Hey guys, it's General Heat here, also known as General Kid on YouTube. Uh, yeah, I know I haven't been making videos for a while, and I apologize. I've just been really busy with work lately, and but yeah, I'm gonna try to make some more videos soon. Um, yeah, sorry about the mess around here actually, but it's college, so. Anyways, for this video, I'm gonna be doing an Xbox One review. I got mine on day one. As you can see, it's the day one edition. And I've had it for a couple of weeks now, and I've had a chance to play it extensively. And I must say, I really love it actually, and it's really great. Um, I really like the glossy black finish on it. It's pretty nice, but the only downside is that it collects dust easily, and as well as like smudges and fingerprints. But other than that, it's not really a big deal. Um, you have your standard power buttons, the eject and the main power button. It works just like the Slim 360s. Yeah, the Xbox One is a lot bigger than the 360. Even the original 360, it's still quite bigger, and it's a little bit heavy, but it's not that bad. Um, it's bearable. You just gotta make sure you have enough room. Uh, while you can put the 360 vertically, like this loaner from my friend, um, Microsoft says you shouldn't use the Xbox One vertically, but theoretically it could work, but they recommend against it. Basically, do it at your own risk. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, the controllers. The new controllers are also pretty nice. I like much improved. The D-pad is definitely better than the original 360 one. The triggers are pretty nice too. I like the way they vibrate. There's feedback in the triggers now, so like it's really good in racing games. Like when you accelerate and brake, you can really feel it, and it feels like a lot more realistic. The one thing I don't like about the new controllers is the bumpers. They it really feels like weird. Like you might be tempted to like hold it like this and put your whole finger over it, and it just feels weird to press it down like that. And even if you do it like that, the button, it still feels kind of weird. Versus the original 360 controllers, when you put your whole finger around it, it just presses normally, and it doesn't really feel any different. Like it feels much more natural with these older bumpers. But it's just gotta get used to it, I guess. It's not like it doesn't break the controller or anything. It's still fine. Everything else is pretty much the same. And as for the Kinect sensor, definitely improved from the original Kinect. I do have the original Kinect, but I never really used the original one. But with the new Xbox One Kinect, I actually have been using it a lot, and I've actually found reason to bring it to school with me. So it's not a gimmick, and it's actually really useful. And I guess I could turn the Xbox One on now, but I'm not gonna press the button and turn it on. I'm gonna do it the cool way with the Kinect. So all you can say is Xbox on, and then the Xbox turns on. And here we go. As you can see, it boots really fast. And let me just sign in really quickly. Don't look at my password. Alright, there you go, you signed on. So this is the main part of the new dashboard. I don't know why the other part's not loading right now, but I guess I'm not connected to live. but I must have unplugged the cable or something. But basically, this is where you would play all your games and snap things side by side. So like, you just start that up. And in case you guys have been like sleeping under a rock for a while, there's no more always online requirement for the Xbox One. I heard some people still like talking about that. They obviously haven't been like well informed recently, but basically the Xbox One works just the same as the 360 when it comes to games. You can buy used games, you can play them offline, you can share it with friends. Nothing different. So anyways, while you're playing the game, if for some reason you want to like do something else at the same time, you can just you can either go back to the dashboard and like snap something to the side, and here it gives you the option to snap something. So like the game DVR, which is actually another really cool feature of the Xbox One. Lets you like record all your games. Just great for someone like me, I guess. I can make more YouTube videos that way. But I don't usually do it this way. If I want to snap something, since I have my Kinect, I can do it the cool way. Like Xbox snap game DVR. And there you go. It just snaps it right there. Doesn't interrupt my gameplay. And I can continue playing it with things snapped to the side. And you can do this with most apps on the Xbox One. So it's overall pretty handy feature. Now, one complaint I do have about the dashboard is that on a 360, all you have to do to bring up your friends list and messages is just press the guide button. But on the Xbox One, doing that brings you back to the dashboard. And if you want to go to your friends list, for some reason, you can't snap your friends list to the side. You have to start up the entire Friends app, which I can't right now because I'm not connected to the internet. And I don't know why, but I think my cable might be loose or something. But regardless, you would just bring up the entire Friends list as a separate app, and it kind of like, it basically like freezes your game. Like it stops your game, pauses it. You can snap parties to the side, but that's about it. So that's one thing I don't like. And same with messages. You gotta like, you can pop up the notifications, but you still have to back out to the dashboard. And basically, it's kind of inconvenient. And I would like Microsoft to bring back, or at least find some way to make it more like the 360 dashboard. But other than that, I do like the dashboard. It's much improved. It's very similar still, but definitely for what I like the direction they're headed in, and it could use a bit of more work, but you know, it's a good start. Let's see, what else did I forget to mention? Oh yeah, I'll make this in a separate video later, just so like you don't have to sit through like 10 minutes of this. But one cool thing is like the Xbox One is not natively backwards compatible to 360, but you can still play 360 games on it. If you have your 360 plugged into your Xbox One, all you gotta do is just turn it on, and on your Xbox One to play it, you just go to I'm gonna use the Kinect for this, but Xbox, go to TV. Xbox, go to TV. Sometimes if you don't say it clear enough, it doesn't pick it up, but you know, it only happens a few times like that. Now, do I have my 360 plugged in? There we go. Now you do still need to use the 360 controller, but let's see, where's me? Ah, there's me. All these profiles you're seeing, this is like a Xbox shared between me and my friend, so it's got like everyone's profile from like 2 families basically. But you know, I would like to give a shout out to my friend for letting me loan his Xbox, because I didn't feel like bringing mine back to school for like a couple weeks. Okay, live works on this. But yeah. So while doing this, you're still in the Xbox One. As you can see, you're using the Xbox One's TV features to achieve this. And since it's like an app on the Xbox One, you can play an Xbox One game and snap the 360 game to the side. So Xbox, snap TV. Now when you snap the TV, it becomes like really small. So I don't see why anybody would want to play like a 360 game and an Xbox One game side by side, let alone on such a small screen. I mean, I guess if you really wanted to, you could play both games at the same time, or if you have like a little brother that wants to play the 360 and you want to play the One, you can both share the screen. One person on a 360, one on a One. I guess the more privileged sibling gets to play on the One on a bigger screen. But I mean, potentially you could do like 8-player split screen on 2 different games, 4 players on the Xbox One and 4 on the 360. But I personally would not want to play 4-player split screen on this. Like, I had to hold my phone all the way up to the screen just to be able to like see it. But you know, if you're just playing like a really simple game, like maybe a card game or something on the 360, I guess it's okay. But other than that, there's really no point in snapping it. But just for convenience, it's pretty cool to be able to play the 360 on the One. But I'll elaborate on how to do this in a separate video later, possibly the one right after this. And I'll get into the game reviews. I'll review some of the Xbox One games as well. They're pretty nice, but I'll cover those later on in separate videos. Anyways, since I'd like to make more videos soon, you guys can make suggestions for me if you want of what you want to see from here on out, because it seems like people are losing interest in glitch videos. So I don't know. I mean, I'll still continue to make them as I find glitches, but other than that, like, if you guys want me to start heading in a different direction on the channel, like make more review videos or something, just let me know, and I'll look into it. I'll do my best. So yeah, see you guys next time.